Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 2. Thanks for showing up today. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through this week's activities. So, obviously, you've probably already made it to week 2, day 1, and that is today, Monday, the 19th. And hopefully, you clicked on here, the start here. And on the start here, you have seen a link for your tutorial on Tuesday, and also just some information about due dates. So Monday through Wednesday work is due by Thursday at 10 a.m. and then Thursday, Friday work is due by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Okay. Another thing that you'll notice here is it says in class time. This week we'll be doing something different each day. Our work will be dependent upon the work assigned for your specific cohort. You may also live Zoom into any of our classes. So I've provided you with a Zoom link, and so starting Tuesday through Friday, I'm going to hopefully have a camera running, and I'll be answering any questions and going through any of the work from class. And we'll do the best we can to make sure that everything is visible for those of you who are Zooming in. And then also, if people in class don't have questions, then you can go ahead and ask questions through the Zoom meeting, and then hopefully we'll be able to have a little bit more interaction with the whole class. Also, if you have anything that's late that needs to be submitted, please go ahead and submit it and then fill out this form in order for it to get graded. So here is your calendar for the week. It's very important that you guys take a look at this calendar because the calendar tells you exactly what you have going on every single day. Okay. So when you look at the calendar, it's going to start with today, and we have watch your announcements, and then you have vectors and horizontal projectiles in class practice problems and Edpuzzle. You'll notice that that's not linked right now. It's the next thing that I'm going to do before I make this video live. And then you are going to have a vectors activity through the physics classroom, vector practice problems, and then also the conceptual physics work for the week, okay? And then as you move down, you're going to notice that you're only going to have one more Edpuzzle that's specific to the in-class practice problems of stuff that I'm going to go through. So I'm actually going to give you 2 videos on Tuesday. The first video is going to be some in-class practice problems, and then the next video is going to be another projectile motion review for you to watch. Finally, you're going to finish that with some daily practice problems on projectile motion, and then you're going to wrap that up with your Velocity Buggy Lab Part 2. So after I run your experiment and tell you if it crashed or if it didn't crash, then you're going to go ahead and fill in that information. The next day, you're going to be doing a projectile motion lab, horizontal projectile. It's also going to be through that same program called the physics classroom. It's called Turd the Target. And hopefully you enjoy that activity. And then finally, you'll do some daily practice problems, and then some more practice problems that come directly from the workbook questions from AP Physics, okay? Then we'll be going into some more projectile motion review. So I'm going to find another video for you to go through on projectile motion. You're going to do a PhET lab and then some more daily practice problems along with another workbook activity. And then Friday, you're going to wrap up with some more projectile motion practice problems. This is going to be a review in everything from chapter 2. And then you're going to have a 2-dimensional motion quiz, most likely through quizzes. And then that's going to be it for this week. Monday of next week, you guys are going to have a review day, and that's going to be a review of both 1-dimensional and 2-dimensional motion. And then you're going to end up having your 1D, 2D motion test. And then after that, we're going to go into forces. So that's kind of giving you looking ahead for the next 2 weeks. But when you go to the activities for this week, and like I said, you'll notice that in this video, the Edpuzzle for today is not linked. But when you go ahead and click on this, the vector virtual activity, the vector virtual activity is going to take you to your instructions and your assignment. If you're having issues with the assignment, there is a PDF out there. It's the same PDF that you're filling in. So just make sure that you're answering the questions, and you can go ahead and handwrite that stuff and then take a picture if you would like for your submission. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on this Vector Addition Interactive. So if you haven't taken a look at the physics classroom at all, the physics classroom has a series of interactives, tutorials, learning information. It's a really good resource for you. Okay, so I would take a look at it because it has like the concept builders. You're going to have some really good notes here too. But with this, you're going to bring your vectors over and you can move your vectors however you want. So I can make my vector bigger, I can make it smaller, I can make it angled, okay? And then you're going to end up seeing you have your X value, your Y value, and then your resultant angle and your magnitude. So you're going to go ahead and be filling in information for that. But that's the one activity that I really wanted to make sure that I showed you on this. And then the rest of the activities on the physics classroom simulations should be pretty self-explanatory for you to walk through. If you have any questions, please, as always, make sure that you go ahead and you reach out and let me know. Okay? Look forward